Just like Ram Babu, Ravi Jain had also developed a genuine interest in art, with the added advantage of exposure to international art. With their experience of New York, Mahendra and Ravi Jain renovated and modernized Dhoomimal Art Gallery. Mansaram, whom Ravi had met in New York, had several one-man shows at Dhoomimal between 1972 and 1977, and again during the 1980s. Another eminent artist who had his one-man show at Dhoomimal in the early 1970s was Krishen Khanna, who had just returned from the US.
Which I think was rather a nice show actually. And I remember the paintings in that exhibition. And it was a very successful show. I mean, monetarily it went well as well. There was a minor fracas, but that's almost inevitable. It didn't last that long, but it was okay.
I'm sure you remember the paintings which were in the show.
Yeah.
What were these paintings?
There were some trucks carrying logs, people being thrown out or being about to be thrown out, jostled out of the... There was that. There were two other paintings which I remember very well, of politicians. One was of two people sitting at a table with piles of files and talking to each other, but almost jocularly and with no high seriousness, as it were, but with their Gandhi caps on. So I identified the party to which I was referring, you see. So that was the point of reference there. And then there was another painting of a bureaucrat sitting with a telephone, an array of telephones in front of him. And so.
Ravi also revived the tradition set by Ram Babu to informally entertain the artists at the gallery. Sometimes this led to interesting consequences.
So as often as not, we would meet there for lunch, and Ravi would procure the food, which would generally be kulcha and chanas, which was very delectable, very nice. And this wasn't a habit, but it happened with a degree of frequency. And on one occasion, I think we were settling down to eat our chana bhaturas, and in walks the big man himself, Sethji, you see. And he gave Ravi a real talking to. And you're wasting my money, and Jesus. We were in the, can you imagine? We were in the process of eating a kachum, and Sethji says, "You're wasting my money." And silence pervaded, Ravi never argued with his Sethji. Ravi would take action, but he would never, with his seniors, he wouldn't do that.